Welcome to New York. Come, I'll show you my city.
Pull up in the Benz with a whole gold thing, window down, see me with my king. Stella, pull up in the Benz with a whole gold thing, window down, see me with my king. Stella, pull up in the Benz with a whole gold thing, window down, see me with my king. Stella, pull up in the Benz with a whole gold thing, window down, see me with my king. Stella, pull up in the Benz with a whole gold thing.
Hey Teacher Will, and hi everybody, welcome to my home. Teacher Will, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to be part of your Insight project. I'm so humbled and I'm so happy and excited at the same time. So, thank you. I made us some coffee because I have a feeling you like coffee as much as I do. And I know you have some questions for me. So, I actually asked you to send me the questions. So let me scroll.
Well, hello. Welcome to Insight. What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Emilia and I was born and raised in Poland, but I currently live and work in New York City.
What's your favorite color?
Red! Red. Always red.
Your favorite day of the week is?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I like them all for different reasons. I don't really have a favorite day of the week. I just think that you should live your life to the fullest extent every day. So for that reason, I don't really have a favorite day of the week. Okay, let's see what's next.
What's your favorite movie out of all the movies you've seen?
That's an easy one. It's called Gattaca, and it's a movie by Andrew Niccol. And it stars Ethan Hawke, Jude Law, Uma Thurman, back when Uma and Ethan were married. And I don't want to reveal too much. I think it's a movie worth seeing because it's about resilience, trying very hard at achieving your goals, and I've seen that movie close to 50 times, and every single time I watch that movie there's something new to discover, so I highly recommend that.
And the next question you don't have to answer, but if you have a guilty pleasure, what is it?
Okay, my guilty pleasure is Netflix and chill. So what that means is, let's say it's a Sunday, I just like to veg and chill on this very armchair with my laptop right here. And then I just watch my favorite shows like House of Cards or CSI Miami. So that's kind of my guilty pleasure.
Awesome teacher and amazing human being. So you're special. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Okay, flying. I would really like to fly everywhere because it takes forever to get around New York City. And if I had the ability to fly, I can just zoom from one place to another, from one student to the other in no time. So if I could pick, flying would be my superpower. Okay.
Who is the one person you would like to meet?
I would like to meet... Oh my gosh. I don't even know. So many people I would love to meet, famous, and intelligent and smart, but the one person I would like to meet right now would be Kaldi, the inventor of this fine beverage, coffee. I love coffee, and I think coffee is life. And for that reason, I would like to know or meet the person who invented coffee.
All right, teacher Amelia, what is the biggest misconception about you?
I think the biggest misconception about me is that I'm angry. For some reason, people think that I have an angry face, and I'm actually not an angry person at all. And I think it's just my thinking face, so a lot of times you will find me kind of squinting or thinking hard about something or what my next lesson is going to be. And I think often I get this comment that I'm angry, but I'm not. I'm actually a very happy person. And maybe I don't smile enough, so that could be a misconception that for some reason I'm angry, but I'm not.
In your opinion, why do you think English is important to learn?
English is important to learn because it's lingua franca. It's spoken all over the world, and you can't really get far without English. And I started learning English when I was 9 years old, and to me that was a groundbreaking experience because it has opened so many doors for me. From a shy, introverted girl, I was able to transform into who I am today thanks to English, because knowing a foreign language well, it made a lot of things possible, like coming to America when I was just 14 years old. I was granted an opportunity to stay with an American family for 1 month and learn about the American lifestyle and what it is like to live on a farm and all those amazing things. And it all happened just because I knew English. So if there's one thing I can recommend to people is study English and become fluent. It will do wonders for you.
What are some of your favorite words in English?
Fabulous. I also like the word... What do I like? Okay. What do I like? I don't know.
Okay, great. How about slang? Any slang words your favorite or idioms?
To pull someone's leg was the very first idiom I learned in English, so that's kind of my favorite. I also like using beating around the bush, so I usually just say, stop beating around the bush. When it comes to slang, I have a bunch that I really like, but slang is dope. That's dope when I really like something, or just plain old cool. That's so cool. But I usually just go with the flow.
Sure, as a teacher, you get this question asked many times. Yet, what tips or suggestions do you have to improve someone's English?
I would say practice like crazy. Okay, so create your own opportunities, because sometimes you may live in a place where it's hard to study English. Or, for example, for me, when I was very young and I studied English, I had no one to speak to. So my biggest struggle was speaking. So what I did is I spoke to myself. I created opportunities for myself to speak English even though I had no speaking partners. And I would say practice all 4 skills. So read whenever you can, write whenever you can. So to this day, I actually have a journal where I write in English, and this is how I practice my writing. Same with listening. So listen to as many podcasts, radio, whatever you prefer. Just find the things that you like to do and just do them in English. So switch your phone operational system to English and just practice, 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 because guess what? Practice makes the master. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So no matter how well you speak English, if you just stop at a certain level and you don't continue with your education, it will just slowly disappear, and it will make you very upset and bitter because you put in so much work and effort into studying that losing that knowledge is heartbreaking. So practice, practice, practice.
Why did you become a teacher?
It's sort of an accident, really, because I really wanted to be a translator. I wanted to be an interpreter who works with people from different walks of life. And for me to achieve that goal, it was a process in Poland. So in order to become a certified translator, you would have to complete certain steps of your education, and one of them was either studying English philology or becoming an English teacher. So I became an English teacher in hopes to become a translator. And since teaching kind of runs in my family like a disease, I like to joke with my mom. My mom is a teacher, my grandma is a teacher, and now I am a teacher. So it kind of happened by an accident, but all in all, I discovered my true passion. So I'm very happy that even though I wasn't really planning on doing that, it worked out beautifully.
What's the best thing you like about teaching?
I love interacting with my students, and I love seeing their faces and their eyes just lighting up whenever they actually get the subject that we're discussing. I love that feeling when they have this aha moment where they just discover what I'm trying to say they actually got. I love that moment. This is the best part for me.
And for those that might be interested in becoming future teachers, what advice or suggestions would you give them?
I would say focus on your true passion and what it is that you like doing, or if you don't know, try to find things that just kind of cross them off your list. So try doing things that you may think you're not good at, or things that you think you excel at, and then if you don't succeed or you dislike what the experience was like, just cross them off your list and then you narrow it down. That's kind of what I did, and then I discovered that it's teaching all along for me. So even though I stepped away from it to pursue other things, I realized this was my calling all along. So I think if you plan or want to be an English teacher, discover your true passion, discover your strengths, and see if this is something that really resonates with you. Because if it does, then this is the way to go.
Teacher Amelia, I'm shy. How can I overcome my shyness?
Oh my gosh, if I had a penny for every time I heard that question, I would be a millionaire by now. Well, believe it or not, I am a shy person myself, so one of many pieces of advice I can give you is dare yourself. Dare yourself to do things that you would never do. Step out of your comfort zone little by little. So take baby steps and achieve the goals that you always wanted. So if your goal is to be less shy, do something little by little until you're ready to take that next step.
Now, in today's world, social media is a reality for most people. In your opinion, how can social media assist people to learn English?
It's so easy to connect these days. It's really at your fingertips. If you want to speak to someone in Brazil or Poland or USA, all you have to do is just take out your cell phone and you can connect.
What have you, Teacher Amelia, learned about yourself by being on social media?
I learned that I need to manage my time better. I need to be more in control of how much time it is that I spend on my phone. So there are ways to help yourself with that. So you can either use your phone settings and monitor how much time you actually spend doing things, because a lot of times it's a misconception. So I may think that I don't spend that much time, but in reality it could be 2, 3, or even 4 hours a day that I just click through on Instagram and other social media.
Is there anything about social media that you find concerning or you don't like?
Yes! It is so addictive. It could be a good thing and it could be a very bad thing. So it could be good because I've met so many interesting people through my trip with Instagram. Ask Teacher Will is one of them. He's a dear friend of mine and a mentor to me. And I've met so many wonderful teachers and students. I'm so grateful. But at the same time, it is extremely time consuming.
You have really good content on social media.
What?
But here's a question for you. What's a video that you've always wanted to do, yet you haven't had the time to do it?
Oh, very good question. And actually it goes back to the question about being shy. So one video that I haven't been able to do yet is a video or an introductory video for my YouTube channel. So this is kind of a little challenge that I gave myself before recording this. So here I am recording for you, Teacher Will, yet I haven't really been able to do it for myself because I'm kind of scared, I'm shy, and I'm afraid of my own YouTube channel that I've been dreaming of creating, but I haven't really had the guts to do it. So I sincerely hope by the time this video airs on YouTube, I will have had created my own YouTube video. So this is one thing that I've been meaning to do and I haven't really been successful. So fingers crossed.
How would you describe Teacher Will?
Teacher Will is a wonderful human being. He is a tenacious, resilient, funny, and caring teacher. He is a true friend and a gentleman. Even though I haven't met Teacher Will in person, I have interacted with him so much on Instagram that I really feel like I've known you, Teacher Will, forever. And I can always come to you with any question or concern I have, whether it's Instagram, teaching, whatever the case may be. You're very easy to approach and open up to. So I really admire that quality in you. So to me, you're just a wonderful human being. So, you know, I really look up to you.
What does the word insight mean to you?
Insight to me means a deeper understanding of something. So to me, that's kind of like peeling an orange. So imagine you have an orange and then you just peel the skin one by one, and then you actually get to the fruit and then you open it up even more. So that's kind of what insight is to me, because you can see the entire orange, but then you remove layers and there's more, and it's juicy, and there's even more, and there's vitamins and nutrients inside the orange. So that's kind of what insight is to me. It's like drilling inside and getting more information.
All right, Teacher Amelia. Listen, last question for you, and thank you very much for participating.
My pleasure.
What final words of wisdom or guidance do you have?
Be amazing, keep on working hard, don't have any fear, and when in doubt, just be like Nike. Just do it. Thank you for inviting me to your project, Teacher Will. I had a blast, and this has been a tremendous privilege to me. So I'm really deeply honored to be part of this. I will never forget this, and I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.